Today we are going to be, well, we're making tortillas.
A few weeks ago, we were at a Start Somewhere Homestead conference, and we had sold ebooks with our sourdough class that I had taught. And I'm going to start making video tutorials for the ebook. The first recipe we're going to do today is sourdough tortillas. If you would like a copy of the ebook, if you were not at the Start Somewhere Homestead conference, but you would like a hard copy of the ebook, feel free to message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I can get that over to you. Okie dokie. Alright, for this recipe, you're going to need a food scale, a bowl. I just made something in this bowl, so instead of dirtying up another one, I'm just going to use this one. You're going to need all-purpose flour, salt, softened butter, and sourdough discard. So the first thing you're going to do is mix your flour and your salt together. So place your bowl on your scale and turn it on. If it's already on, zero it out. And then you're going to add, it's going to be roughly about 3 cups of flour. If you're using a food scale, it's going to be 360 grams of flour. Okay. 360 grams. Then you're going to do 12 grams of salt, which equals about 1.5 teaspoons. Zero out your scale again. Twelve grams, and then I did not set my butter out in time. So get my pastry cutter out. I want to start leaving it in them drawers over there. Did you clean them drawers out real good? Like real good? Was I supposed to? Yeah, I told you to vacuum them out and clean them out real good so I could the drawers and everything. These on the red table. Oh, those, yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, so if you don't have softened butter, you can do a shortcut. Just cut it into small, thin slices. This one's not far from softened. You're going to need a cup of butter or 1 stick. Okay. Then I just throw this right in there. And I just do a couple at a time. By a couple, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take it off of the kitchen scale, and then just start cutting that butter in there. Okay, I'm going to add the rest. You can cut these into smaller pieces if you want to. Alright. You want to put this back on the food scale and zero it out. So then you're going to need about 230 grams of sourdough discard or 1 cup of discard. I don't believe I'm going to have enough in just this jar. This may look a little gray. It's got a little hooch in it. It's alright. It'll just make it sour. I keep this jar in my refrigerator. 250 grams. We're almost there. get you a dough whisk or stick your hands right in there. I would not suggest a regular whisk because if sourdough gets stuck in there, it's terrible for your drains. It's a mess. This usually you can about wipe completely clean. And then you need 2/3 cup of water. 2/3 cup of warm water. Please. Actually, this is good right here. 2/3 cup. There's one. Two. You can put this in a mixer and mix it if you'd like. All right, I'm gonna add it to a floured surface. Mine is a little bit sticky. I believe that really liquidy sourdough discard might be right. Wow, but you wanna just keep working it. You don't want it so sticky that you can't mess with it. That's much better. Much better. I'm going to knead this for about 2 to 3 minutes and add more flour if you need to, if it's super sticky. It's also raining here today. That tends to make a difference in your dough too. You're just going to stick this. I always put a little bit of flour in there so it don't stick to the bottom. Put this right back in your bowl. Cover it. Let it sit for 30 minutes or up to about 3 hours. The instructions on those tortillas say that you can cut it into 16 dough balls and cover them for 30 minutes to 3 hours. I typically like to leave mine in a bowl just because I don't really have the space to leave them sitting out somewhere on a counter for that long. But I also made some tortillas the other day and had some dough left over. So I'm going to let this thaw out just a little bit. And then I will roll some of these out for supper tonight. Okay, so I've cut these into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 balls. Not real big. You want to dust your rolling pin in your tortilla and then roll it out. You can obviously make these bigger dough balls, but my family likes like street taco kind of, not really burritos. And I'm definitely not a pro at rolling these in a circle. If I want them to be real pretty, I'll just cheat and take a knife and go around it. But I promise you, whether they're square or rectangle, they taste just the same.
There's a bee inside.
Where?
In my bathroom.
Are you sure it's a bee?
Yeah. The one.
Alright, and then once it is thin, where you can almost see through it, stick it on your pan. You want to do about 30 seconds to a minute. You want to do about 30 seconds to a minute per each side of the tortilla. And then this is the finished product. And you literally can squish these tortillas. These are the best tortillas ever.
And
you want to flip it? Do the other side for 30 seconds to a minute.
Tucker.
You gotta put the mac and cheese on it.
It's not mac and cheese.
It's mac and cheese.
It's Mexican street corn.